Because the way you love sex is in like, not like a male way, but you get
just say what you're saying. If you want to talk to me direct. Don't go through the corners. Say what you're saying with your chest. Say it with your chest.
She likes sex like a man.
Yeah. Hey guys, Murugi Munyi here.
It's Lydia KM.
And we're back again with another episode of
The Messy In Between. It's definitely TMI.
Do you sometimes say it out loud like TMI is the messy in between? And it's like a term that wasn't there before and we made it and now it's ours.
It's ours.
Does that ever make me?
Every time someone says TMI, now that's us.
I know.
I love it. We've taken something that's already there.
Yeah, exactly.
And we've just
and
made
now
it our
we've
thing.
whatever. And actually, that's what I used to do. That's what I did with Yummy Mommy. Is that Yummy Mommy existed, but then now I made myself Yummy Mommy, and then that was
that's
the brand.
the easiest thing to. That's a really good way to
You
do
know
it.
what? I love that for us,
I
and we
know.
love you guys. And can we just start by saying thank you so much for our birthday wishes, guys?
Oh, thank you so much. Overwhelming love.
Thank you guys, especially there on Instagram, actually even on YouTube.
Yeah.
The podcast guys, sometimes we know you're there. We know you're listening. We know you wish for us good things, but sometimes you're not interacting with us as much as the YouTube poll are, but we know you're there.
Yeah.
And we love you so much.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you have a group birthday?
I did. It was so nice. It was so relaxing.
Yeah.
I was just telling my sister Nelly how, like, in my 30s, it's like I don't want acrobatics. I don't want shouting and jumping and party and whatever.
Listen.
I really just want to do the things that I want to do
on that day.
Yeah.
We did, however,
do
party.
some
We did.
form of acrobatics. Yeah.
Yes.
But like in
especially in that
like
day.
chilled. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, what with my birthday, like, because I had a live at 11, so my morning kind of was taken up. What I really could have wanted is like a nap after the spa.
In fact, I was wondering, why did you even do the live and it was your birthday? Or
I
you
know,
just didn't
but I
want
feel
to?
like also I didn't want to overextend this the topic I was doing until like next week. But I also was really good doing it on my
Yeah.
birthday. It felt really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you guys haven't checked out our Instagram, see our fire pictures. Can you please go?
Come
Can you
on.
please go?
Come
Please,
on.
Lydia KM. And thank you guys also for the love on our last episode. We're going to be talking more about that in In Between Us when we read some of your comments. But now to this week's topic. You know, we've said we're shaking the tables.
We're rocking the boat.
Rocking the tables in this Nairobi. Today we are talking about things women need to stop doing during sex.
Don't go. It's you. It's you we are talking to.
It's you.
Don't
Come
run
back.
away. Come back here.
Shh,
It's you we are talking
babe.
to.
Yeah, it's you. Come. There are some things you've been doing, and we are here to tell you, stop.
Stop.
It's not cute.
It's not.
Your man has asked us to speak to you today.
Yeah, we are
Your man
sorry.
has asked us.
We are the messenger. Here we are. This is what we're doing.
Here we are, guys. And obviously, guys, sex is a very it's a very like subjective topic, obviously, because people are different. There are things which you enjoy, which I don't enjoy. So most of these things are like, generally, we don't imagine that anyone who you're having sex with
Is in love with this.
Is in love with these
Not
things.
at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. But of course, you'll give us your feedback as we are talking, and then you can tell us. You can let us know. Maybe your man loves it when you just lie there and do nothing like a corpse. Maybe that's what he's into. But generally, these are things that your man wants you to stop doing. Or your woman. I mean, we don't discriminate here.
Never,
no,
not at all.
Whatever.
Open field
Be
here.
open
Open
field.
field.
All right. Are you ready to be tagged?
Yes.
You're ready to be tagged?
I am. I already feel tagged and attacked.
Oh my God.
But let's tag others.
Can we, before we start getting even to the list that we had prepared, can we start by things you think you need to stop doing during sex?
I think I need to stop having sex when I'm not all the way in the mood. I don't know who it benefits. Your idea is
I'm
that
always saying
as
that
long
you should
as someone
still do it.
starts having, as long as you start
Yeah.
having sex, and then now it's like, oh, you get there. And sometimes it's the case, but a lot of the times it's just like, I want to also be as really involved in this as everyone else involved.
As everyone else.
else.
It's an orgy now. And now it's an orgy. No, but the reason why I say that is because I feel like adulthood is so complex that the days you will have a stressful day because you're shooting TMI, Mike has had or your person has had a super relaxing day, you know, and so maybe that person wants to have sex, but now the next day he has had a super, tense day at the office or whatever,
and there's no possibility that Mike doesn't want to have sex ever, but there's never ever a chance ever. That's a fact.
Maybe men are misunderstood in that way. You always assume they want to have sex, but they don't.
I can promise you. I can promise you. But let me tell you, there's a time I had just woken up to go get some water.
In the middle of the night.
In the middle of the night. So it was like something like 2 a.m. or something. Then I just, when I was just like, babe, I want you. And he was just like, Are you serious?
Oh wow.
I just wanted to test him.
And you know
because
that
I knew
2 a.m. sex is the best.
Oh no, I did not want it. I was
you did not
I was
want
just testing him. Of course, he was just like, "Are you
the
serious?"
sheep who cried wolf.
Huh?
The sheep who cried
I
wolf.
know. Because also I just wanted to be like, okay, this is the one time which I want a new dough. I just wanted to put it there, but of course I was just testing and I was just being silly.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it has never come to a situation where Mike is.
But
just
you never know, especially like, I mean, I'm not saying that in marriage now you guys will stop having sex, but like, you know, people
Things
go through
get complex.
Yeah, things get complex. Like maybe at some point, maybe you're pregnant or he gets a job which is super stressful or whatever. So in those instances, I guess then it would be a matter of sometimes you'll do it even if you don't really want to.
Okay.
But I think it's okay to say no if you don't want to.
Yeah, it's true. And it's been 2 years with Mike. So I guess things will get complex or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's. I think there's a balance between the no, which is just like this. I'm not benefiting from this, and this is not the positive experience I would want it to, and I can't really be bothered. You know, like I can't really be
or like,
bothered.
Yuck.
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I know. There's
Are you
a
touching
balance.
me?
There's a place because as you're saying, you are one half of this relationship, and this person's needs are your needs.
Exactly.
For you to meet. So yeah, there's a balance. But when I'm really not about it, no.
Yeah, plus no one likes to hear no all the time. Like it can't.
I
be
feel
no
like that
all the
definitely
time,
will affect
you know?
a relationship.
For sure,
It
yeah.
definitely will. It's
Nobody
rejection.
likes
Whether
rejection.
you like it or not, it is rejection. So yeah, there's a balance. It's good to be observant.
Yeah.
What about you?
Something I need to stop doing during sex. I think I'm perfect. I think I'm perfect when it comes to
I
sex.
actually can't think of a thing which you say that you do that you need to stop.
I probably can think of one maybe if I thought deeply enough.
Really?
Yeah. But
Because
I
the
don't-
way you love sex is in like not like a male way,
Yeah.
but you get
Just
my
say what you're saying. If you want to talk to me
Talk to me direct.
Don't go through the corners. Say what you're saying with your chest. Say it with your chest.
She likes sex like a man.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
Okay, so maybe
but you have
that's
a
the
very
thing.
high sex drive. So the
Maybe,
way you
yeah.
approach sex is in a really positive, and I'm an active participant of this experience,
Yeah.
which majority of the time is not like most women.
Yeah.
And I'm saying most for those who express themselves. Mostly
Yeah.
it's kind of like the man is the one with the really high libido, and then the woman is
You're
more
right,
like
yeah.
So
So maybe what I need to stop doing. Okay, for me, one thing that I know how I like to experience sex is I like for sex to go fast. Like I don't like this like slow. Until now we are doing foreplay.
Intimacy.
Yeah, what's that? What's that? Yeah, Picasso. I like it. No, actually, I don't like it. I don't like this. It just feels like we're wasting time. Can we just get to the sex? You know what I'm saying? It's like, can we just get there? You know? So like when maybe my partner is just trying to be lovey-dovey, I'm just
I was
like,
about to say, how
my
does
God.
your partner feel about that? Because that must be validating.
No, I feel
that must be affirming.
you know what?
Can you hurry up,
Hey,
John?
hurry up, please, and get
I
to
mean,
it.
get to it.
Sir.
We've got things to do.
No, I feel like he's gotten used to it somehow. I think maybe I need to have a
'Cause he
conversation
doesn't have a
with
choice.
him. Yeah. Okay. Wow. You know what? We're going on holiday next week, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to ask him.
Yeah,
Like,
ask
babe,
him.
is this something that you know, men are not going to say anything. I don't feel like they will express themselves that you're like, oh, I'm not satisfied with how you approach sex unless you actually ask them.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it's
Yeah.
good to ask. It's good.
I
to
guess I'll ask. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I enjoyed that part. It's just like it just feels like we are wasting time. You know, it's like
But
if you're
why is it a
horny,
waste of
if you're
time?
if you're horny and you want to have sex, why are you not then just having the sex?
Because a lot of sex for most other people, I know this is going to come as a shock. Hold on to your chair. Hold on. It's about connecting with the other person. I know.
Listen. If I wanted to connect, all right, I would be. We already connected. We are married. You know what I'm saying? We're already married. Anyway, so here are a few things that perhaps you could be doing that your man or your woman or your partner wants you to stop doing, especially for women, because most of these will apply to women.
Yeah.
Number one, just lying there.
Stop.
Oh my God.
Stop.
Oh
And I
my
feel like this
God.
is something which
Yeah.
I've heard from guys say this is a lot. Unless you know, I heard there's this thing called a pillow princess.
Oh God.
So there's some partners who enjoy someone just doing that. But since you haven't been expressly told that, Sally Mae, stop it. Yeah.
I'm so sorry if you're Sally and you watch this podcast.
I know.
'cause you've been targeted.
But every time I say something to Sally, it's just like, Sally again. We're here chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
and I always feel like maybe sometimes when women do that, it's because maybe you're body conscious. So you don't want to move around too much because you feel like your body is jiggling a certain way, or you don't want to like
and it's the
appear,
time you don't want to have
right?
sex as well.
Or you don't want to look like you're a hoe or something like that. You know, especially if it's like newer days, you just want to look like, oh, wow, this is the first time that it's not cute. I don't think it's cute.
so.
And we said in a previous episode, you're not confident because you're sexy because you're confident.
For sure.
And I feel like men or even women, you enjoy someone who is like, I'm into them, I'm into myself, and I'm so happy. I'm excited to be here sharing my body with you. You know, kind of thing. So yeah, wasilale tu hapo. Even you try. If you know about to have sex, at least go online, Google maybe 2, 3, 4 styles.
Yeah, or at least even if it's something like missionary, there's still movement. There's a holding him. There's the, you're moving your body a bit. It's not.
Wow.
Sorry, you can't see what I've just done, but I'm just trying to put my arms up.
Except if he's told you that's what he wants.
Yes,
or
if
you're
you've
doing
been
like
told,
some bondage.
I like this,
then
fine.
That's when...
But if you have not, assume that you need to be a proactive participant.
And even if it's missionary and you're at the bottom, you can also
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Move a bit,
Yeah.
Touch him, hold him.
Yeah. You know what I hate during sex? When somebody's just so quiet. Stop being quiet. Does that apply to everybody?
I have
like
learned
silence in partners.
Yeah?
I need you to say something, even a grunt.
Okay, grunts. Yeah, we're not talking about that's a snort.
Something. It's just like I'm really enjoying this.
Something. But no, there's no way it's having
it's
sex.
like this,
Whoa,
like this.
That's weird.
And then maybe when he's like now ejaculating,
suddenly.
Oh, he's crying. Oh God, yeah. No, please listen. We're gonna need some sounds. And me personally, I'm like a dirty talk kind of person. I think you are too.
Ooh,
I
listen,
know.
The things that I could.
Oh God, imagine if someone one day recorded that and then now that'll be on blogs.
I would not be ashamed about what I'm doing in my private time. And what I'm saying.
I mean, it's not about ashamed, but like, do you want the world to be hearing you say, please lock me up like the dirty little slut that I am?
Maybe my empower other women. I don't know.
Ooh, girl.
Yeah.
You're right.
Next.
You're right. Okay, fine. Stop letting your partner take charge every time. Yes.
And then afterwards, you're in the group chat saying how your sex experience is terrible.
Yeah.
And yet you're not willing to be a participant in it.
Girl,
you're not willing to take any control. You're not willing to take charge. There are some people, some men who don't always take it kindly to the woman being a bit more dominant just because of what they like, right? However, as we said, if you have not seen that to be an issue, be like, okay, no, let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah.
Give it to me, doggy, whatever.
Exactly.
Oops, what have I said?
Doggy? What is a doggy?
What have I said? What is a doggy?
What is a doggy? What happens in that one? I have never heard of this. Mom, if you're watching me,
no idea.
I think also taking charge doesn't necessarily have to be with you even saying anything. It can just be like you're doing this, then you just get up and you just like put him down and you just sit on top or something, or you just do. I think I don't think there's any partner who will not be surprised and excited by that, you know?
Yeah.
And then also, I think it's Kit who says this, or I don't know who says this, but your orgasm is your responsibility.
Yes.
Your partner is never going to know what to do to help you reach your climax if you never say, if you never try, if you're never like in the middle and you're like, hey babe, maybe we can do this, maybe we can try this. Like, I mean, you gotta say something, you gotta do
guess
something.
What?
Yeah.
Everyone experimented before you figured out that doggy is the bomb. You had to try it. So a lot of these things is like your sex experience is only as good of as how much you're willing to try things. You know, so always be willing and don't get it twisted. You get it wrong sometimes. You know, oops, sim 2. Now you know that's not what I wanted. You know, but it's good to try things out for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of sim 2, another thing. People need to stop doing. I think most of these things are like applying to both men and women somehow, right?
Yeah.
Need to stop doing is ignoring their partner's sexual fantasies. Okay, so if 2 months ago, I told you, I would really like for us to try, or I would really like for us to try, I don't know, an orgy, whatever it is. And maybe you're not comfortable with it, but you've told him, okay, fine, let me go and do some research, then I'll come back and I'll let you know. It's not fair for you to not now ever bring it up because you're just scared of, it's like if you're not comfortable doing it, you just need to tell your partner you're not comfortable. If you are willing to try, then you come back and you tell them, hey, by the end of that thing you talked about, we should give it a go.
Yeah. And guess what? I feel like a partner who's sexually satisfied is a partner that benefits you. Even if whatever it is that you're doing is not exactly your forte, but it actually ends up making them such an amazing experience to be with. Yeah.
You said in a previous episode about fantasy shaming or sex or slut
Yeah,
shaming. What did you say?
Kink shaming.
Kink shaming.
Yes, because
Yeah.
whatever is turning me on or whatever I want to explore into, I probably don't even know why I want to do it, right? But when I place when I table my kink, I want at the very least some respect.
Yeah.
Some, okay, babe, that's interesting. All right, let's think about that. Or
Really? Okay.
Or that's so listen. I knew you were. Look, she's so ready to jump.
I want
She's
to
ready
ask for
jump.
context. I want to ask for context.
Yeah, no, but
even
I'm
if it's
saying,
super ridiculous.
What I'm saying is, if unless it's something which somebody is 100% sure they're uncomfortable with. For example, I'm really uncomfortable with somebody who wants to place feces on my body. Yeah, I hear your silence.
You're
I might
uncomfortable
be.
with that?
I might be. I don't know if. Yeah. Okay, let's not get into
No,
it. But anyway,
now you're thinking about, are you really?
yeah. So if it's something like that, I'll
Yeah.
be like,
Okay.
that may be a little stretch beyond what I'm able to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you think about it really, sometimes you have done things in your life which you never thought you would like, you would do or enjoy, but you have actually ended up doing and enjoying. Sometimes it's just the right circumstances required to make that experience worthwhile.
Yeah, I'm pretty flexible sexually.
I would say so.
But then there are some things I feel like, all right, mate.
Let's talk in 5
Let's talk,
years.
let's talk.
Maybe, you never know.
In 5 years.
In 5 years. You never
Jojo.
know. Yo, let's talk when you're 32. Who knows? Who knows? All right. Another thing to stop doing is showing up in pajamas to sex. Now, I had said this before, and you were like, "But I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
What do you want me to be
showing
in?"
up? It's like it's like work. I'm
Yeah.
showing up to work in pajamas.
But you see, I feel like, first of all, if you're sleeping in t-shirt for Kimbo and
We're
Blue
not
Band,
there. At least we're not there. At least we're not there.
be even in
Actually,
cute
even my
PJs.
pajamas are cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
my
they?
pajamas are cute. Yeah, there is there are
silk
these
ones.
There's the silk ones. Yeah, but the trouser ones, man's is like no.
Oh, he doesn't like them?
No.
Wait, don't choose a short-sleeved top and trousers.
And trousers, yeah, he's just like no.
Those are cute.
Yeah, so now I am reduced to just my silk short ones or naked.
Okay, wait first. I want to ask a question that everybody here is dying to know. So, are you having sex with your wig lines?
Yeah, but I have my bonnet at least.
You don't take off the bonnet when you're starting to have sex?
No, why
Oh my
would I?
God. Me, when I had wig lines, I would always take off my bonnet. Actually, if I have my bonnet at any time and we start having sex, I take it off.
Yeah, first of all, you think they care, but they don't. But let me tell you, if in the best circumstances, majority of the times, I enjoy sex in the day.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I prefer
Okay.
sex in like the day when I'm active and awake and stuff. When I'm going to bed, most of the time, sometimes I'm open and willing, but most of the times I'm just so tired, I want to sleep.
But during the day, I feel like then you have to stop and like you have to like shower or you have to like go clean yourself. Then you feel like it's just dripping the whole time. Like
Funny
the whole
enough,
day.
I've told you I found the hack for that.
Is what a tampon?
Jump and run. Yep. That's the problem because I
Around
know
the house or what?
No.
Run where?
Go to the bathroom.
Oh,
'Cause
right.
I realized
Okay,
it's a
fine.
problem of like lying there and
And it's in the- yeah, so it's in the
it
crevices
just
and what?
keeps going up and up. But when you're just like out, go clean yourself and come back and
That's
cuddle,
not-
you don't feel
that's
it.
not romantic.
No, I'm sorry.
You don't want to be romantic.
Because now
I want
we
to
have
cuddle.
To, huh?
I want
Yes,
to cuddle.
I'm going to cuddle you, but I also don't want to feel that feeling that you're feeling. Compromise, guys.
Yes. Okay. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Love that for you. Anyway, me, I usually sleep naked. So for me, I guess it doesn't really, and we would generally mostly have sex at night or like
Yeah.
early in the morning. So it's like when we are naked anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess, But I feel like if you're trying to start something, I mean, maybe a little bit lingerie wouldn't hurt.
Definitely.
A little bit of a sexy
Even a bit of an
pajama,
effort.
A sexy night dress would be cute. Like a
it's
lip
true.
gloss.
Or if
here and
that
there.
one day you saw that your man thinks you're looking particularly sexy, keep it on like that. Stay how you are and then
Yeah.
give it to him like as you are.
Woo. Lydia with the tips. Lydia is experienced in this field. You know,
What are you talking
Listen to her. She's so experienced. You should have a live about this.
Huh?
You should have a live about
Good
this.
night.
'cause you-
Next.
Okay, fine. Something that you guys need to stop doing during sex, especially if you're not married or this is somebody who you're not in a direct relationship with, is not using protection.
Are they going to say farting?
Ah,
'Cause
well,
I-
that one we already covered,
already
and we said we are not farting. And if you are, stop.
There's someone who told us that sometimes their husband will even stop just
fart.
and give the space and just
Yeah, and spread the butt cheeks. to
Yeah?
actually fart. if there's
People
one
are
thing men have,
suffering.
it's the audacity to be whoever they want to be. That's
Yeah,
the thing.
they do.
They will not
You should
stop
take-
for your comfort.
Why?
For your comfort.
But your head has been getting slammed on the headboard for the last 20 minutes. Humiliating.
20?
Yeah.
Hey,
We're
not
out.
20.
Yeah, it's too
Please,
much.
At 8, I checked out.
Yeah.
Anyway, use protection, guys. There are
Yeah,
some people who
it's
they're in
true.
situationships, but they're not using protection. We see you. And don't DM us and tell us how you got pregnant accidentally. All right? Because
Yeah.
it's not an accident.
Yes, we've covered this. We've
covered
covered
this
what
one.
you need to be doing, whether it's contraceptive, whether it's protection. Guys, please, thank
Absolutely.
you.
Here's another thing you need to stop doing is faking orgasms. Go.
The end.
Done.
Because guess what? Majority of the time, you're not giving the other person a good indicator of what you actually like.
But why are men so clueless? Why can't they tell when an orgasm is fake? Like, they're so dumb.
Yeah, but our body doesn't react the way theirs does to an orgasm.
But surely they should know. Like, if
They
the first
say
time,
there's
the
no
first
feeling,
time,
and also that feeling if you do the Kegel exercises, it's the same.
no,
feeling.
but like the feeling of like I can see in your eyes roll back into your head. You have like this shaking. Me, I develop like a light sweat.
Yeah,
you know, like
but why are we giving it to them to be able to know when? Because us, we can't say because we keep
but
faking.
them, yeah, because we can't say because we keep faking.
There you go. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it. Maybe sometimes, especially if you're with a man who like his ego is really high, he says he does not want to stop until you have reached orgasm. When
And now you're in hour
now
3.
Oh
You're
my
at your
God.
9 to 5.
Oh my! Actually, I'm so tired.
9 to 5. 9 to 5.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Listen, you can have a conversation with your man and just say, for me, because honestly, this is the way it is for most women, I think. Not all the time you need to reach orgasm for it to be a fulfilling sexual experience for you.
Actually,
I
majority
don't
of the times,
feel like- yeah.
it doesn't have
Exactly.
to be.
Just the fact that the closeness and even just the experience of
feeling
the
itself is
exactly.
amazing. It's
It feels
remarkable.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
And me, sometimes when I don't orgasm, like the feeling of him having orgasmed in me,
Yeah.
that I just feel like, wow, I'm complete, I'm done. You know, like it's done.
I know.
Yeah.
But own the right to have it every time if that's what you want.
that's what
We're
you
just
want,
saying that
yes.
if you're not having the experience where you feel like it's necessary every time, and you're perfectly fine without it, then you can express that with your partner too.
Okay, can I tell you a funny story?
Tell me.
I was once with a guy who tried to fake that he had ejaculated.
How?
And he hadn't.
So what did you do?
He was just like, yeah, I came. And I was like, no, you haven't. There's no anything. And he was like, yeah, no, I did. And I was like, no, you haven't. And it was extremely awkward. It was in a car, first of all, the back seat of a car. Where I'm even whispering this and we have
I
mics.
know
but
there's
it's
so
just-
much silence and depth around here.
I was just like, I couldn't even understand. I was just like, it was so perplexing to me because I was like, so where is it?
Yeah, and also I released you must come too. If you're not in the mood,
if
you're
not,
not.
if you just want it to end, let it just end. It doesn't have to like anything.
Yeah.
And then he said, trying to explain that, earlier in the day he had masturbated, and so right now it was very little. I was like,
First of all,
I
is
was
this
so
what we're
confused.
discussing? Is
I
this
was
where we
so
are?
Is this where we
Is
are?
this where we are?
Yeah, that was the
this is
beginning
not
of the
where
end.
I want to be.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like okay, go on.
No, continue.
Yeah,
You feel like
maybe this is another point here. Women, you need to stop tying so much of your sense of self in the sexual experience. In that, when the guy doesn't get hard, it's you. Sometimes it's really not you. When the guy doesn't want to come, sometimes it's not you. We don't like everything doesn't need to come to. Oh, you don't want me, da da da. And I
you're
get
put
it.
on weight.
Yeah,
he's not
it's
attracted to
not-
you anymore.
None
He's
of that.
cheating.
Majority of the amount of things that go into what happens when somebody's getting hard. All of these things, like too much goes into it. So sometimes it's just kind of like okay. Maybe you're not hard, or maybe you didn't come today, and let it be that. Obviously, it becomes like a consistent problem. Maybe, and also if you know someone is stressed at work, like something really big pressure. Really, is this really about you?
Exactly.
Jen?
Actually, it's a bit selfish for you to make it about you.
It becomes really, and also I think it puts pressure on
your
a
partner.
man to feel like
Yeah.
I'm really stressed and my body is not reacting the way that I want to. I'm actually just having a really difficult time, but I've got to be on because otherwise you take it personally.
a man or even a woman, because
Yeah.
maybe you're not getting as wet as you'd ordinarily
It's
get.
true.
And it's like, what's
yeah,
wrong,
both
honey?
ways.
You're not,
but I feel
whatever,
like
enjoying
most
it.
times, actually, men hardly ever think that. By the way,
Seriously.
they will continue on as they go.
You know what? I always have lube in my bedside table
Yeah.
because I'm not here to prove anything to anybody.
Yeah,
yeah.
and-
Most times I wouldn't need to use it, but I like for it to just be there because it's like sex doesn't have to be complicated. Or it should never feel like you have to prove something to the other person. Otherwise, I feel like you've lost the plot of sex.
So yeah, that can really bring tension in an experience that should be really freeing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing y'all need to stop doing during sex is not stopping your partner when you're uncomfortable. If they have done something or they have said something that makes you feel uncomfortable,
Yeah.
you can stop them, or you
Take
can
a
say,
pause.
take a
Take
pause.
a
And I
pause.
know sometimes probably you don't want to stop because you're like, okay, it's going to be awkward, it's going to be weird. Like, let's say we're in the middle of sex and then he calls you a different name. Oh,
Oh no,
Jessica.
that's
Jessica.
out. That's not just a
Just
pause.
Jessica.
Excuse me, I would prefer if you didn't. Oh no, we are embarking on a raging
We are now-
fight. Yeah.
No, but
We
if
are
he
embarking-
says he's just always had, there's this Jessica is this chick in an anime, like, and who he's attracted to, and he just wants to call you Jessica.
yeah, but then I need you to give me a heads up.
Okay, right,
I
yeah.
won't start be like, oh hi, hi Bob.
I thought you were about to start saying, I need
Bob
to
is
give me-
someone I used to what? You know, we gotta give each other, hey babe, there's an
Give
anime
context,
called Jessica. Can you
yeah.
be Jessica today? I'm down to be Jessica. I would
But-
be the best Jessica.
But you need to tell me. You need to tell me
in advance.
I need to prepare to be Jessica.
Please.
I can't just like now I'm Lydia next Jessica now.
And majority
I'm
of the
Ivy.
time, if I haven't given consent, now it just seems like it's an excuse.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can't validate
So
it.
if your partner does something you're uncomfortable with
Yeah.
in that moment, it's important in that moment for you to. Otherwise, you'll just continue with the sex and you'll be just like really not enjoying yourself. And it'll be so awkward.
The
Yeah.
way I work is that I'm always willing to see where the discomfort will go. Right?
Because sometimes the discomfort can be sexy.
Ooh, let me tell not even that. Yeah, the discomfort is like if you breathe
Never ends
into
with
it,
Lydia.
it then
It never ends with Lydia. It never ends. It never ends.
sometimes the discomfort is just like so sometimes I'm always being like,
Yeah.
ooh, let's see where we are going today.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
if it continues, it's just like, okay, woo.
And you can always feel when you've reached that point of like, I really just
It's-
don't want this anymore. I don't.
Stop, I beg you.
And by the way, if your partner says stop or no during sex, please can we start stopping and stopping,
no,
stopping?
this is not
Yeah.
stop,
This is not
daddy.
stop, daddy.
This is
It's
emergency.
stop. Get out. Leave. Leave now. Okay? Like, yeah, this one especially I think goes to men than women because I don't think a woman would ever be in a position where a man is saying stop and they're not stopping. Like, what a.
Yeah, never. It's
If you're on
usually
top,
men.
he's throwing
You're
you
right.
off. I mean,
I have
right?
a
Yeah.
massive thing with that, even if it's something small. About my physical body, actually, me and Michael were talking about it the other day. If let's say he's just like poking me around or he's just trying to play and I don't want to be touched, I have such high boundaries about that and I feel so violated so quickly when someone is not responding to my no. Yeah, I have some trauma with like the agency over my body because of some things that have happened. And I realize it's like, it's just a poke, but I realize this is making me far
Yeah.
more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's probably triggering something deeper.
And ideally, your
Yeah.
partner should be really in tune with that, whether it's you or
Yeah.
it's like anyone. If you can already sense, maybe if they're not that in tune, if they can't sense that you're uncomfortable, my words should be enough for you to know
Yeah.
that I need you.
Let's not leave room for
Let's
anything.
not, exactly.
No.
Absolutely. Another thing people need to stop doing during sex is you want the sex to end, but you're not willing to stop. So this is you. Oh, just come for me, baby. Just come for me, daddy.
You ready to come? 2 minutes
2
in.
minutes into the sex.
He just entered. It's just like, yeah.
And it's like,
you
yeah.
stop. I think it's not good as well because first
You
of
think
all,
it's not good?
I don't think we should. I think we should stop doing that because I feel like what happens on the other side of the partner is just like, you really don't want to be here.
Yeah.
You really.
But you
don't.
knew I didn't want to. You didn't want to be here though. You knew I wasn't in the mood for sex, right?
So now.
Yes, I mean, and then you know what? Also, I find sometimes the reason why I think that happens is like for me, I tend to reach orgasm really early on in the sexual experience. Like it doesn't take me that long to get there. Like literally
Same.
3-4 minutes, I'm there already. So now that period between me, I'm done. Not really done because obviously it's not like it ends, but the period between I have reached my climax and now we are trying to get you to your climax. It's just like sometimes it's just like so long, you know?
Really? Yeah. I don't feel like I'm so early or so late. So I'm like somewhere in the middle. So usually by the time I've climaxed, he's up. It's like the anticipation is already built up with him. So it's only like a matter of time, you know?
Yeah.
It's not so long. But yeah, I can get when there's like such a massive difference.
And then
That,
sometimes
that is work. 9 to 5. Joe has another job.
girl,
Hustler.
I got kids. I got a podcast. Now I'm gonna be here bouncing on. Nope. No, man. I just went through surgery.
But we
I
need
am
to stop
bouncing
doing
for
that.
it. Yeah,
we need to
exactly.
stop doing that. Don't pressure your partner into coming because you're over it.
Exactly. Please, yeah. You gotta know. Okay, fine. Next one. I think this is the last one. Waiting for your partner to initiate it. If you want it, ask for it and quit being shy about asking him to go down on you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think how many women initiate sex. If it's you, please put your hands up
I do.
in the comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm down, I'm down.
Yeah.
I don't even hesitate.
Me too.
I don't hesitate.
Yeah. But I wonder if that's like most women.
I don't think it's
You
most
guys?
women.
Do you? No? Barry?
You don't initiate? You don't initiate?
Nancy?
You do? Okay, so in this room is majority initiators.
Yeah.
Which is good. I
Yeah,
feel like
but
it's
I
good. And I
think
feel
like
like,
many- yeah.
what's the problem? I feel like I think men love it.
Me, you know, I
I
used
think
to
I love
actually,
it.
me, that's a hill that I have only recently crossed because I do not do well with rejection. So for me, if I try to initiate and for any reason he's not able to meet me there, I'm gonna be so upset, actually angry.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I get it. But then also I feel like you have some trauma. You
Yeah,
you
Okay,
felt
yeah.
that feeling.
I have
before.
some trauma, exactly, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to overcome it. It's just like I want you to know, even if it's not like to initiate, I want you to know that I wouldn't mind having a piece of your body
Oh yeah,
tonight.
really.
Kind of
me.
thing.
I'm
Yeah.
like I'm completely the other way. Like if I just see him there, maybe like just
You just, like,
working,
lie down.
looking sexy,
Lie down.
I'll
That's
just
you.
be like, no, I'll just be like, hey, pap, and I'll just like say on him, I just want a cuddle, boom.
A cuddle.
Yeah.
That's what they're calling it these days.
Yeah.
That's what the children's calling
Yeah,
it these
because
days.
like if,
Okay.
let's say if he's like, but sometimes if it's just be like, he's in the middle of something. Actually,
Yeah.
I don't mind pausing
Yeah.
until he's free. No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I want to give us homework, as in between us. I want to give us homework.
Give
okay?
us.
I want to encourage you. I want to encourage everyone here, okay? Tonight, or whenever it is that you watch this, go and ask your partner if there's something that you have been doing during sex that they would like for you to stop. You have to go, listen. I know probably it's going to be really difficult hearing the feedback, when they tell you something like, by the way, when you do this, I really don't like it.
Really?
Because, I feel like sometimes our partners want to say something, but they don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
Saying that thing that, stop this thing. And then, of course, you might feel bad or whatever. But I would encourage you to actually go and ask for feedback.
And
Because-
again, remove yourself from the situation.
Yeah.
It's just a matter
It's just a
of
thing.
this is a thing that
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah.
Just tell me which way you want, because actually I don't ever want to do anything my partner doesn't like.
Yeah.
I don't. First of all, that's probably some effort I'm asserting for no reason.
Exactly.
So reduce the work. It's
Yeah.
about the soft life.
Exactly.
So if you are not happy with it,
Yeah.
I wouldn't even feel bad if you told
Yeah.
me anything.
And it's not that he's saying, even if they give you 7 points,
Yeah.
it's not that they're saying, I don't enjoy sex with you. It's just they're saying, when you do these things, it's not as exciting as maybe you
It's
think.
like
that-
unnecessary,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah.
And you never know, it could really take your sex life to the next level.
For sure. There's
Yeah.
a time, there's some questions I had seen that you should be asking your partners, which are a bit difficult. Things like, number one was, what about me do you think holds me back? The other one was, what's something which I used to do, but that you loved, that I stopped doing, things like that.
I love those.
Yeah, so those are good. But yeah, those are also, those can be intense
You need
feedback
to
as
be,
well.
You need
But
to be
it's
willing
good.
to take the
Yeah,
feedback
it's-
and actually do something about it.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're a man who's watching this, please stop asking us whether your penis is the biggest that has ever been in our bodies.
Yeah.
Because it's not.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I'm willing to continue that lie.
You're willing to
if I
continue
have
lying?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
If
If
I
this
have
was the
to.
best sex of your life, yes.
Yeah, but also you guys see, since me and my man started as a situationship, like sex was the foundation, so that had to be good. Wow. Yeah, so it's like our foundation is like amazing sex.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember I used to show up to the changing room
Yeah.
at the
And you're
TV
just
station.
like,
and
"Ooh,
she used to
hey,
come.
guys."
She comes with this glow. We just know. First
We
of all,
just
she'll
know.
be a bit late, and then she'll come with this glow, and I'm just like, "Who you? Who you?"
Let me tell you, Lord. Let me tell you, Lord. Since I met this man,
Yeah. Okay.
my
fine.
boy. Sorry.
Do you want to go to the room, Mama?
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Anyway, guys, please let us know down in the comments or on our Instagram page, TMI Podcast KE, other things you feel like people should stop doing during sex or things you feel like you should stop doing.
Yeah.
And if you ask for feedback from your partner, we'd also love to hear back, right?
Yeah,
We
actually,
wanna
that
know.
would be amazing. And
We
as
wanna
you
know,
said,
guys.
please mentally prepare yourself, because you literally just might be like, I don't want to have sex as much as you do, which will be awakening. It just might be like, sometimes like when you're coming, you make a really ugly face, things like that. Because imagine someone's coming, they're like, oh!
Which is all of us who is smiling.
Yeah, I know, but
I try to still. Let me tell you, when I'm about to orgasm, I really tried. Like, I'm so mentally in tune with the fact that I'm looking so ugly right now.
serious?
So what I try to do is like tilt my head back into the pillow so you can't really see my face.
Let me
So
tell
my
you
head is
this,
like
yeah, guys.
You don't see
Me,
anything.
I'm 100% sure that I look shocked. I don't know why. I believe that I look shocked when I'm
Ambitious?
having sex. Like, I think I look shocked. Yeah, because sometimes, especially with like head, it's too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. You feel like your mind is about to explode.
And when men are giving head, they need to just look down there. Stop looking up at my face because first of all, you're going to see stomach before you see face. So can you?
I feel it's like it's a lot. To me, it's a lot. It's a lot with head. Honestly, I release all need to look cute. It is what it is.
But I would say, as a parting shot, that sex, all those little things about sex, like the sounds, the ugliness, the bonnet,
That's what makes
the
it.
liquids, that's what makes it so good. And when you find someone who you just feel like you can just do whatever and be however and do,
100%.
it just feels great.
Yeah.
Like, not to say you stop putting in effort for it to be like, you
You
know,
should.
special,
Yeah.
but like being able to be free, that's just like the
Completely
best
free, and
thing.
knowing that
Yeah.
your man wants you with your jail braids, you
Yeah,
know,
you
like
know,
it's good to feel like you're not being what he wants out of you is just you, yeah, and then making effort and making it special becomes something that's like, yeah, he deserves that, as opposed to wig lines. He cannot even touch you, or like the people who are just like, if you haven't showered top to head, they can't touch you. You know,
Good night. Good
Yeah.
night. But still, no farting.
No
That's the
farting.
end.
Rule
Good
number
night.
one.
Good night.
As we said, guys, we love you so much for all the birthday messages. We appreciate them so much on our DMs and everything. And I guess because we did the birthday episode, if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. It's episode 33.
33. Yeah.
So because we did it together, people could see there's this way of doing birthdays. There's also like the age anxiety, and you can actually make it completely different if you are intentional about it. We don't have to be upset about getting older, because as we said, the option is
Death. Also, you know what I was so intrigued by in the feedback we got from the birthday episode is that the younger people are the ones who seem to be having so much age anxiety, whereas like older people, like past 35 upwards,
Yeah.
don't seem to have as much age anxiety, which is so
35
unique.
upwards.
Yeah.
I feel actually early 30s women
Early
do as well.
30s,
Because
late
it's
20s to early 30s, because
Yes.
that's where it's like, are you married?
Eggs,
Do you have a baby?
eggs,
Do you-
eggs, yeah.
Eggs.
Just
All
everything is
eggs.
just about eggs.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're going to be reading feedback from our YouTube channel from the episode about age anxiety. So this is Winnie Wango. You are saying, I had a lot of anxiety when I was 29 because according to my timeline, I had not done a lot in the bucket list and I wasn't happy. This year, I'm turning 33. I'm happy and calmer. I'm learning to take it one day at a time.
Love that. Love that. Sunshine Heaven, you're saying, happy birthday, ladies. Thank you. To answer Lydia on being single, I have been single for 5 years actually, but it is deliberate. I am not looking for a relationship, dates, or sex or marriage at the moment. I just needed time to focus on individual growth, learning and unlearning, healing and bettering myself. When I am fine with who I am, I will put myself out there for work, relationships, and whatever comes with all that.
Yes.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Because I feel like when people when people see
years.
single people in like late 20s or early 30s, they assume, guy, you've not found anyone.
Death.
How about
Look at
I am
you.
not looking for anyone?
I'm not looking for anyone. I
love
would
that for
also
you, babe.
love to say something to you, Sunshine. I think we've said this before. There's never anything which is going to be when you've healed. Majority of the time when you get into a relationship is actually when you know how much you've healed and it becomes like another test, you know? So even when you feel so confident, sometimes you get into a relationship and you literally turn into a 2-year-old.
Yeah.
It's really weird. So this is Bero Abungu. Is that you, Bero? Talk to us direct.
Tell us with your chest.
I love how this episode just feels so calm, or is it just me? I'll take it as my sign that aging is gonna be calmer, Lydia's voice, because I'm intentionally doing things to make it calmer. There you go.
Absolutely.
It's sometimes anxiety can be a byproduct of not being intentional about things coming up. You know, being intentional about being grateful and looking at things from a more positive perspective. So if you are intentional about it, it can definitely be calmer.
It can
Vero.
assist you, exactly. Fiona Akumu, you said, hey guys, first time commenting. I'm turning 23 in 2 months. I work abroad and trust me, I can relate to what you guys are saying. I feel pressured not having a man, not being financially independent because I feel I'm growing older, but now it's growing wiser and sexier. Ching ching, happy birthday, bad bitches. You are bad bitch too, girl.
Ching ching. I love
ching,
it.
yeah.
My last one, this is when Lee, you are saying, this episode is so timely. I just came back a month ago after being out for 12 years and came for visit 4 times, spent a month each. I'm turning 37 this year. As Lydia said, my anxiety is more so career-wise than age. I'm struggling to find a job. I don't even have an idea how people land jobs here. It's a struggle, but I'm not going to give up. I'm single, never married, no kids, but bora uhai and good health.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And as if you want those things, be also intentional about those things for sure.
Yeah. A lot of guys who are saying having age anxieties, even early 20s. Oh, there's a lady who said, Sharon Wango, you said you were married at 21, your hubby was 22, and you love every bit and every moment. Your son is 2 years already, and we're still pushing positively. I like that because it just shows you there are people who are getting married at 18 and 21. There are others getting married at 50. How old is your mom when she married Tim?
Oh yeah, 54.
Exactly.
And no, or like 50.
And there she is happy, and there's this other babe happy. Literally 30 years difference.
Yeah.
And just to say that there's no timeline, there's no fixed timeline that by this age you need to have this, by this time you need to have this. Everybody should just live life on their own timeline and your own, goals.
Yeah,
and
for
that's
sure.
it.
And
yeah.
also know that the pace of your life is different. I told you guys, my mom was divorced at 32. They separated at 30. I'm 31 now. So she did start at the age when you're supposed to at 25.
Yeah.
But separated at 32.
Exactly.
So sometimes take your time. That doesn't mean you're gonna take your time, it's gonna last. But just be in comfort with what's going on with your own life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for your feedback. We
Thank
love you
you.
so much, guys. And we imagine somebody said that they're Murugi working on her birthday. I wasn't actually working on my birthday. We had shot the episode before, but I love that you think that about me.
Yeah, it's true. We would at least give ourselves that one break. That one break. We deserve it.
Cheers to us. And on to our final segment, the one that we love most of all. I love this one because I feel like we are connecting with you. It's like we're not just giving you, you're also getting a direct benefit because of a specific life issue. So this is from a lady who DM'd us on Instagram. You can always send us your issues if you have any TMI Podcast KE or Lydia KM or Murugi Muni. Even if you want them to be on the podcast, you can still message us directly. Hello, big sisters. What do we say?
Hello, large sisters.
Please, large sisters. Hello, extra large sisters. Can you just say hello, sisters? Hello, sisters. I would like you to help me out with the dilemma. So I am in a long distance relationship for the last 3 years. Wow. Yeah. I see this guy every 3 months, and I'm okay with that. We communicate well and regularly, and he's an awesome guy. But I feel kind of insecure.
Here comes
as he doesn't let me access his phone when I'm around. And sometimes one day in a while, his phone is off or he's not picking up. He treats me right, but as time goes by, I feel more insecure. I have acknowledged I have insecurities, but I don't know how to deal with them. I don't know if I should just end the relationship. Please give me your view. Personally, I think he's cheating, or am I being shallow? Then she says, imagine we travel to different places together, but I can't go to his church.
Ding ding. Where is the
Nancy has thoughts. She's just like, eh?
Red flag, red flag,
please.
Red flag, ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
These insecurities, I would say, are not baseless on any level. Number one, I feel like the habit someone has with their phone. I personally feel the way you approach things it always matters, you know? If you've never looked at your partner's phone and then suddenly you grab it in like a suspicious way, that might cause tension. However, babe, can I see your phone? As Murugi says, you jumping to nearly break my mother's door is problematic, you know? So I feel access to someone's phone is just something that just means it's nothing. Joe, let me see your phone.
Yeah. But even, that would be even awkward for you to say, let me see your phone. You'd say something like, oh, let me write a number.
Yeah.
And see. Like say, let me see your phone.
Or let me order. Let me
order something.
Yeah, but usually let me see your phone usually comes after you've already done something that's massively suspicious. But you're right.
Yeah.
It's true. Let me just call this person.
Exactly.
Let me
whatever.
do this.
Every bring I check something, my phone is
jumps and throws the phone. He'd rather break it and have no phone than you see what's in it.
Plus also the fact that this one of saying like your partner goes, let's say a whole day and they're not picking up. I don't see any situation.
Never ever understood that in my entire life.
If you have told me, for example, I'll be at a full day conference, so I might not be able to pick up your call, but I'll text you at lunchtime or I'll call you at lunchtime. I don't see what is the situation
where no 24 hours of a human being unless you're traveling. That means that you cannot give calling or check-in. I also personally feel like when somebody doesn't want to know how my whole day, a whole 24 hours has passed, you have no idea where I am.
I could have died. You don't even know now.
Yeah, no, I think you're right,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah.
I don't know if it's cheating or you're there on the
Yeah.
side because he doesn't want you to go to their
His church. Plus, also for me,
I feel like church is sensitive.
Yeah, and I also feel like already with a long distance relationship, really communication is already stifled by the fact that you're not seeing each other often.
Yeah.
Which means that those are the only small things you can hold on to is phone calls and WhatsApps. So when
Yeah.
that is not available, it's literally like you're on your own. And he should know that.
Yeah.
And for him to just disappear for a whole day or what, I just
No,
feel like
no, I don't
definitely
think so.
whatever it is you're feeling, you're right.
Yeah.
If you think he's cheating, you're right.
Yeah.
I think he's definitely cheating. And should you end the relationship, you should.
Yeah,
That's what I
my
think.
sister has she's in a long distance relationship, and I see their level of transparency
And intentionality.
It has to
And
be so
intentionality.
intentional. They do
Yeah.
dates. I mean, you have to be so intentional about it because
Yeah.
you're so much of what you receive in a relationship you don't have.
Yeah.
So personally, I feel like it's a massive red flag. And yeah, I don't know if you should investigate more. You
But
should investigate
how?
more.
You're in another country, babe.
See, they say the time that they see each other, yeah, and also telling someone to get out of a relationship when they're not 100% sure in evidence. Women, we are not like that.
But-
us,
but-
we like to see it. Us, we like to see it.
And especially the fact that you've been together 3 years.
Yeah, I know.
And
You're
I
not
know-
going to
yeah.
be like, oh, there's a feeling,
There's
I'm
a
out.
feeling I'm out, but it's like, but you've rightly mentioned that the more time goes by, the more insecure you're feeling.
I
I
feel-
would just ask you, have you communicated to him how you're feeling? Like, have you told him, babe, there are some things that have been happening in our relationship that are making me feel this way, and not accusing him, but just saying,
Effective
lately I have been,
communication.
I have been. I think we actually need to do an episode on that.
Yeah, actually.
Communicating, there we are. Yeah, I was thinking about that on the way here. I'm just like, women, sometimes you're feeling this, but how you're saying it is this. So your partner never understands that it's this actually that you're trying to say.
Attachment styles, please check the live I've been doing on my
check Lydia
page.
KM's live,
yeah, but it's true.
So maybe communicating to him, see how he responds to what you're saying.
ding, ding, ding,
exactly.
ding.
That
Someone
is-
give this woman another mic.
give me.
Take. It's the reaction. If you effectively
Reaction.
communicate,
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
he reacts is your answer.
So here, for example, you start telling me, oh, you know that day I called you weren't picking up, but all the other days I usually pick up. No, it's only one day you're
Done.
saying. You
Yeah.
know the problem with you is that
Yeah. Or
Good night.
babe, when you don't pick up my calls, it makes me feel insecure because of course we're already in a long distance relationship. So that makes me feel even further from you.
Kwani ujui jokes?
End of.
Kwani ujui jokes?
Oh God, it's so exhausting being around you.
Jeez, yeah.
Scrutinizing me
Babe,
all the time.
and babe, we're only together so few. You want to spend it fighting and complaining.
AKA, I want to ignore your needs and your wants, and I want to scave around this and pretend
Yeah.
that your feelings don't exist.
Yeah. So have a conversation. If it doesn't seem to be resolving, then that's your
There
that's your
it is.
answer,
The
babe.
proof is in the
We
pudding.
hope we have helped you. Leave her any other advice that you would give her, guys, in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, you can DM us also on Instagram. And if you want us to help you solve any life issue, by the way, when you guys DM us, sometimes we get like very many dilemmas.
Yeah.
So if you have any that we don't necessarily talk about here on the podcast, sometimes we'll respond to you directly. Other times it might take us a bit of time to get back to you, but we always do.
We
will always
do.
get back
It's
to you.
true.
Yeah.
and
we
also
love you
sometimes
guys.
dilemmas are things that are really hurtful that you guys are going through. And truthfully, sometimes it takes a certain space emotionally
yeah.
to respond. Because I'm also carrying what you feel when you share.
And like to think that it's a whole life of
It's
someone. It's
someone's
not
life.
just like a
and you
random
won't catch me responding to DMs when I'm not trying to be
emotionally
intentional about it. This is
agreed.
your life. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So definitely get in touch with us, guys. And that brings us to the end of this episode, episode
Ding,
34.
ding, ding.
Wow. TMI
I
is
know.
older than both of us.
I know. And what's it? We were at 30 episode 33
Three.
on your 32nd birthday and 32,000 subscribers on
my
YouTube. A babe
gosh.
reminded us of that.
We love you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate every single one of you. Remember, if you have any topics that you'd like for us to cover, we love when you guys actually send us topics on our DM, especially on Instagram.
They give us
They
ideas
give
as
us really
well.
good
Yeah.
ideas, and we want to, of course, create content that is useful and beneficial to you guys. So do keep letting us know exactly what you would want to watch, and we'll be sure to give it to you.
100%, guys. We love you. We appreciate you. And we are getting bigger and better, guys. This is now our year, another year for us. We're feeling like our year has started again.
Afresh
and
now,
we promise you that where TMI is going, guys, oh my goodness. We have no words.
Hang on for the
Hang on
ride,
tight.
guys.
Hang on. Yeah.
See you next time.
See you.